In anime, a traditional harem features a male main character having multiple female characters around him, often head over heels for him. A reverse harem features a female main character surrounded by multiple male characters. Although this genre is not as popular as the regular HRM genre and only has a few titles, it still has its own charm and redeeming qualities that actually make it very fascinating. Truth to be told, it's more sensible compared to the usual offering of the harem genre, with less pandering to the ecchi-oriented audience. This makes the reverse harem anime selection quite a daunting process. Most of them have a decent narrative and are family friendly. That being said, I have tried my best to collect the top 10 best reverse harem anime that are worth the effort to watch. So, without any further ado, let's start with our video. On the 10th number, the anime name is Uta No Prince Sama. The series follows Haruka Nanami as she enrolls into Saotome Academy, a top-rated vocational school for performing arts. It is her strong aspiration to compose songs for her beloved ideal Ichinose. Little did she know that one has to strive very hard at this academy. This intense competition acts as a barrier to her dreams. On one fateful night though, she finds a man standing under the moonlight and surprisingly enough, she finds him familiar. This is a typical reverse harem anime with a decent plot, and here you will come across plenty of handsome male characters. And this series is all about music. So, if you love to listen to music, then this anime has some amazing songs for you, which also aptly portrays the passionate feelings of the characters' heart. On the 9th number, the anime name is Kakuriyo, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Released in 2018, this anime falls under the genres of drama, gourmet, and supernatural. Aoi Tsubaki from Kakuriyo has always has a special ability where she can see and communicate with man-eating spirits. For fear that these spirits might consume her, she regularly feeds them and has honed her cooking skills well enough to keep the dangerous souls fed. Her life takes a twist when a violent king of the spirits suddenly wants to marry her as some kind of debt settlement. What does Aoi do? She vehemently refuses the proposition and instead tells the spirit king that she will open up a restaurant instead to pay off her debt. Her customers though will be man-eating spirits. Oh, and some of them are hot bachelors who are into furry scenes. And if you love reverse harem anime, then you will definitely enjoy Kakuriyo, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. On the 8th number, the anime name is Watashi ga Motete Dousunda. Kae Serinuma is a chubby high school girl and an avid fuzoshi. The death of her favorite anime characters makes her very depressed. Consequently, this results in her weight loss and turning her into a perfect bishojo. Now that Serinuma has become an attractive girl, how is she going to deal with constant attention and love opportunities, even while being a passionate fujoshi fanatic? The female protagonist has stunning looks coupled with a unique personality, especially if you compare her to characters from other reverse harem anime series. This is kind of very rare. I found Serinuma to be able to outshine the other characters in this series, and this is an anime where you experience a mix of reverse harem anime and yuri moments and a bit of yaoi as well. This series is sure for you to enjoy if you love those genres. On the 7th number, the anime name is Brothers Conflict. The series follows the story of Emma Hinata, who has always been alone since she was an only child. But it all changes one day. Her father, a famous adventurer, falls in love and remarries. As a result, Emma now has to move into a sunrise residence. Here she will be living along with her 13 step siblings, all males. She is delighted to be part of this big family and continues to immerse herself in this lively large family and finally feels safe and content. Emma finds that each of her brothers has a unique personality and that is not just the family loves that grows between them. Which brothers ends up with stealing her heart? This anime does live up to its reverse harem theme, where the protagonist gets to have a romantic moment with the various love interests of the series. And definitely this anime is also worth your time. On the 6th number, the anime name is Kamisama Kiss. The series follows the story of Nanami Momozono. Nanami becomes homeless and alone when she loses her house, failing to pay for her absentee father enormous debt. While she was wallowing in her helplessness, she comes across a dog chasing a man and saves him. After listening to her sorry story, the man offers her to live at his home in gratitude. However, soon she comes to know that this man is a god of the rundown shrine. Soon, she is greeted with supernatural things that will change her life forever. Follow Nanami and her family Tomoe as the two transverse the path of godhood together. Together, they will be dealing with new threats and also develop feelings for each other. The presence of other Bishonen characters in the mix makes this anime an adorable supernatural series. The opening song for this anime is lovely and you should definitely give it a try. On the 5th number, the anime name is Hakuouki. In 1864 Japan, a young woman named Chizuru Yukimura is searching for her missing father, Kodo, a doctor by trade whose work often takes him far from home. But with no words from him in months, Chizuru disguises herself as a man and heads to Kyoto in search of him, attracting the attention of Ronin as she tries to hide and ends up witnessing a horrifying sight, the Ronin being brutally murdered by crazy white-haired men. In a startling turn of events, members of Shinsegumi arise to dispatch the creatures, but Chizuru's safety doesn't last long, as this group of men ties her up and takes her back to their headquarters, unsure of whether to let her live or silence her permanently. However, once she reveals that her name of her father, the Shinsegumi decides to keep her safe, as they too have been searching for him. But Kodo is more connected to Shinsegumi as they let on, and soon Chizuru finds herself embroiled in a conflict between Shinsegumi and their enemies, as well as political tensions in Kyoto. In the end, if you enjoy a good action drama and historical tale, then Hakuouki is definitely a good choice for you. It is very enjoyable while providing a good image of the events that unfolded during the fall of Tokugawa shogunate. On the 4th number, the anime name is Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth. The overall story follows the life of Cardia, a mysterious girl that resided in the mansion on the outskirts of capital that was widely labeled as a monster after she is rescued by a band of enigmatic thieves that is determined to keep her safe and use her as means to locate her father and stop a plan that has been in the making for years. Joining Cardia in her quest for discovering the truth of her identity is a band of unique characters that includes Arsene Lupin, the self-proclaimed gentleman thief, Barbican Impe, a self-proclaimed genius but a gifted mechanic, Abraham Van Helsing, a former soldier hell-bent on redemption, Victor Frankenstein, a former alchemist determined to avenge the pain of his inventions that have caused, and Saint Germanic, an enigmatic count that seems to have a mysterious reason to provide support to the group. As Cardia and her friends fight to find the truth of her origin, they soon find themselves caught in a terrifying plot by a mysterious organization that seeks to change the whole order of the world, a plot that intertwined with Cardia's mysterious origin. Overall, I felt like this series had an interesting premise that was paired with an excellent story that was populated by some well-designed characters. And definitely this anime is worth your time if you love reverse harem genre. On the 3rd number, the anime name is Yona Of The Dawn. This coming of age series follows the story of Princess Yona. She is your typical princess whose worries are only if the colors of her hair suits her or if she can marry her crush. But all of this comes to change with her betrayal from her cousin, Suwon, and with her murder of her father, the Emperor. She escapes the palace with Sun Hawk, a bodyguard and childhood friend, as the only companion. Thus begins her adventure journey, following Yona as she strives to save the kingdom from its adverse condition and reclaim her right to the throne. Yona is one such protagonist who you will adore as she transforms from a spoiled princess to a strong woman. Her unique character and sprint will motivate you to watch the reverse harem series to the end, and with the presence of other attractive male characters and with the overall fantastic plot, you are in for some treat, my friend, if you watch Yona of the Dawn. On the 2nd number, the anime name is Ouran High School Host Club. This anime was released in 2006, which falls under the genres of comedy, romance and school. For an even wackier and more dysfunctional enrollment into a high school, Ouran High School Host Club is quite the ride. It starts off when a protagonist Harui Fujioka gets admitted into an elite school. Too bad she gets her first taste of the school snobs, the host club, in a wrong way, by breaking a vase worth 7 million of yen. Thus she becomes a gender-bent literal errand boy where she essentially became a slave for all male host club so as to pay for the vase she broke. This anime also has one of the hard to replace classics of the genre on top of being an awesome comedy. This anime is best among all the reverse harem anime series. It does not make any use of unnecessary fillers, and also the dedication to the details is appreciable. With an interesting plotline, excellent voice actors, perfect character intro and progress with plenty of comedy, it's a must-watch anime if you love reverse harem plots. On the first number, the anime name is Fruit Basket. Upon losing her mother, a 16-year-old girl Toru has now moved up with her grandfather. However, due to the renovation work taking place at her grandfather's house, she finds it difficult to live with him. Therefore, intending not to worry about her family and friends, she decides to live in a tent. One day after coming back from school, she finds her tent buried under a landslide. While consumed in desperation, she meets the Soma family who have come to check on her situation. When they understand her situation, they offer her to stay at their home until the grandfather's house renovation is complete. Upon arrival at their home, she soon learns about the secrets the Soma family was hiding. The family was cursed long ago, and according to it, if somebody of the opposite gender hugs the member of Soma family, then they will transform into a specific zodiac animal. With such a dark secret, will Toru's kind-hearted yet resilient nature be able to handle the secret and keep it within Soma household? Will she be able to win their trust and prove to them that not everyone is bad in this world? With all comedy, angst, bishonen and romance that you will experience through this reverse harem anime, you will definitely be entertained by this anime. And that's why Fruit Basket snatches the first place on our list of reverse harem anime. And I think that was for today's video, guys. That was the video about top 10 best reverse harem anime of all time. What are your thoughts about this video? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your favorite reverse harem anime in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news, theories and all sorts of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.